Tauruses, this is your January to early February abundance reading, and we're going to look at the energies surrounding your abundance, your well-being, your career, see what comes up. So I'm going to move these over to the side for just a moment as we work with the tarot first. Let's see. Alright, Spirit for January in the area of abundance for Taurus. What should they be on the lookout for, or how can they cultivate more abundance into their life? What to be on the lookout for Taurus. Knight of Cups. So that's what's happening this month in the area of abundance and well-being. And then we go to what tools will Tauruses be utilizing to bring in more abundance or to resolve a situation. Oh, the Empress. Okay. And then what's the outcome card? Oh, not that many, please. What is the outcome card? I got a little clumsy there. How does this time frame end? What are the takeaways and leave behinds of January to early February for Tauruses? Okay. All right, and in terms of what's happening this month, Spirit, can you give us more information? Detox your friendships, okay? What about the Empress and the tools? What additional tools will Tauruses be utilizing related to a situation regarding their career or cultivating more abundance? What tools in January to early February will they be utilizing? Taking a divinely guided chance. Okay, and then finally the outcome. Words of abundance. Okay. And then any additional insights about what's happening for January, early February, Libra. Any additional insights on the tools for this time period, and guide. Failure. Interesting. And then the outcome. Growth. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So, in terms of what's happening, Tauruses, I love how it has the Queen of Cups, and then next to it, it has the detox your friendships. So, you are a very friendly and down-to-earth person, and you attract all sorts of people from all walks of life, which is a beautiful thing. In terms of abundance, though, sometimes you're going to attract people who are kind of hanger-ons and leeches, and people who just want to take advantage, and maybe, maybe not the best kind of friendships for you. And you need to take a closer look at that and detox your friendships. You are an intuitive person, a very spiritual person, Taurus, because you're very earthy, and earth signs are able to really empathize with the human condition. So you attract all sorts of people. But with that being said, you end up attracting people who drain you. For example, who wants to go party all the time, so you're blowing through your money, or who wants free things all the time from you, even though they know you have a business. Those things. You have to be, with the Queen of Cups, you're very nurturing, and that's beautiful, but you got to be careful with that. Let's read the card here. It says, your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. and supportive of not just your financial goals of maybe saving money or staying in or doing things like that, but also of your well-being. You know, constantly wanting to go and be, you know, out all the time. You know, that's not necessarily very healthy either. So you want friendships who are supportive of your well-being as well. This month also finds you working really diligently and hard to bring about more purpose. Like with the Queen of Cups, she's a purposeful queen. She is a compassionate queen. You're working hard to bring more of that into your everyday working, your everyday life, part of your career. So that's good. So you're very industrious this month, despite you having to take a closer look at your friendships this month. Really, it's a beautiful month of emotional connections, maybe at work with coworkers or at home, because maybe you and a partner are in balance with regards to the finances. You guys are in sync. You're moving in one accord. So, yeah, that is a very good thing. We have here on the tools that you'll be utilizing, we have the Empress. I love the Empress card because she also, like the Queen of Cups, is about creativity and a nurturer. But she also brings about abundance. And she's very creative. And she's the nurturer of creativity. So this month, or this time period for you, whenever you watch this video, you're invited to be creative, to start to play around with the little tools of the trade that you have at your disposal, and your chosen gifts, your chosen talents, your chosen hobbies, your chosen interests. It is time this month to go ahead and take a divinely guided chance on something you've been kicking around, toying with a new idea, playing with for months, maybe even years. You need to go ahead and take that divinely guided step like the Empress would. She is a bountiful, abundant woman, and she only wants to exude an environment of creativity, and when it's all said and done, for herself and for others. You can be that for other people, and you can be that for yourself. You could be a guide, somehow giving information on the internet, on YouTube, on a blog. The sky's the limit. You could be some sort of mentor. Yes, you may have to keep trying and you may keep failing, but don't look at it as failure when you have to start over, when you have to re-freak something or try to redo it. That still shouldn't stop you from taking more divinely guided chances. You are in an abundant universe. You can keep trying and trying until something magical happens. And yeah, there will be failures, perhaps even this month. But do not let that be what stops you. And maybe you need to change the word failure to an opportunity to do something else, an opportunity to refreak something to something better. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So this month, as you go into the end of winter, you're going to go through a time of just opportunities to really explore new facets of yourself. Don't turn it away. Embrace it. Because if you fail to embrace it, other failures in your life will happen, even in areas that you were once quote-unquote good at, because you'll start to get bored. And when boredom sets in, apathy sets in. You don't care. So you don't want to be on that kind of failure track. You want to be on the one where you're having opportunities to to make something better. Now we move into the outcome card. So how does the month end? What are the takeaways or leave behinds for this time period? I love the little page of cups with his little, sorry, the wind is rustling up here. I was thinking about not having a window open, but I just love that wind energy. The storm that's been going through the last couple of days. So the Page of Cups is, by the end of the month, you may be a little moody. You may have seen some areas of growth in your abundance track, like maybe you seen some areas of growth in your stocks, or some new endeavors, some new projects you've started. But it's got you feeling a little emotional this month. Maybe it's not even something to deal with your abundance. Maybe you're grieving a lost loved one, and it's kind of got you emotional and feeling up and down, up and down. One minute you're feeling high and on cloud nine as you explore these new opportunities and you feel emotionally excited, and then other times you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know if this is going to succeed. By the way, I'm missing my father, or I'm missing my uncle, or I'm missing my close friend, and it's got you doing this. But overall, at the conclusion of the month, a big takeaway for you is growth and is words of abundance. You start to walk the walk and talk the talk. Talk the talk and walk the walk, yeah. Where you are using words of abundance, and you're growing. And areas of your business are growing. Areas of your career are growing. You're starting to see things sprout up that you didn't think you were going to see sprout up before. And it's all because you started by reclaiming your time back, by detoxing your friendships. You started to take divinely guided chances during this time period. Never mind whether or not you're going to succeed or fail, but you're being called to be a guide. Your guides are telling you to be a guide. You have a lot of wisdom that needs to be shared and needs to be heard. So you should be hearing and sharing that guidance. And the words of abundance here, it says, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So at the end of the month, I really get a sense that you embody this and embrace this. Despite the emotional ups and downs that comes with setting out on new projects, new endeavors, new beginnings, new ways of thinking, using words of abundance versus words of negativity, you will start to really start to live this experience, and the hastening of your blessings will happen. Growth like you've never seen will happen. Starting probably at the end of this month, going into February, which is quite exciting. All right, my dears, my lovely Tauruses, this is your little abundance forecast. If you want to hear more about your general life reading, I did a Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle reading over at my website at abundantlifetarot.com that you can check out through my membership service. And you can check that out, or the love reading that I did for Tauruses. I also did a yearly reading for abundance, general life, and love, again, at my website. So there will be some videos popping up here and there here on my channel. But if you want to see what exactly I have offered for the Astro monthlies, weeklies, or yearlies, head on over to my website, because that will have the latest readings and how you can find them. All right, my loves. Sending you so much love for January and early February and beyond, and wishing you a very bountiful and abundant late winter, early spring. See you all soon.